Joe on the road. Well, everybody, so today's video we're going to do the Grand Duke once more, but I'm going to take it a little slow, and we're going to try to beat the game pretty decently. So, I want to choose a faction. I've done a whole Let's Play on
Benito
Mexico.
Juarez,
It really is,
lawyer,
honestly,
statesman, and 26th
one of the
president of
best.
Mexico.
One of the best there is. Like, it's super overpowered. Now, they did come out with a patch today. And all it did really was lower maintenance costs for a lot of stuff and fix some crashing issues. So nothing really cosmic that's going to impact any early game stuff. It's actually a lot of late game maintenance costs. And they about like halved to 1/3 some of the maintenance costs. So on some of the bigger buildings. All right. So we have to figure out who we want to play as for this. And realistically, you can play as anybody, but you have to play to their strengths. I mean, like, I could just do a random nation and then, you know, adapt myself to that. The only thing I hate is that the loading screen goes so fast, I can't read everything. So we're going to do Grand Duke. Oh, no bonuses, some hostile AI. So Duke is 20%. I think someone said they get 20, AI gets a 20%, no, it's 10, 20, 40, 60% production rates. So it's only a little bit harder than the other Duke. But King is, you know, much harder. And those things could have even been tweaked. The one thing I hate about patching is that they always tweak stuff. They always tweak stuff, and they don't tell you. So, we're going to go with Grand Duke. For our map generation, we're going to do a supercontinent. Media map, 12 nations. I found that this is actually really good. It kind of like forces you to compete. And the maps are actually relatively large. So, this is all great. Advanced settings, I can put a 1,250 turn limit. That doesn't, the problem with this is that does not set pacing. So it doesn't make tech take longer. It doesn't make production like take longer. I would imagine with time it will. I've never gone over 600 turns personally. So I mean maybe and especially on the harder difficulties, if they're advancing quicker than you, then yeah, it's going to be probably 400 to 500 turns. Okay, so Grand Duke, got our map. Let's create the game. All right, we're Charlemagne, so plus 25 city knowledge, masterpiece creation during capitals, during golden ages, 20% strength in our capital, 20%, craft production in all crafting improvements in all cities. Golden ages, capital strength, craft production, golden ages. Okay, so that's pretty decent.
The time has come for
And I got the gold armor. Charlemagne is the best Charlemagne there is. All right, so starting off, we got ourselves a really good spot. You can tell already. So we got a 3-3-3. Now not ideal. So in my guide I talk about how you want to force slaughter, and that's because you can produce a lot. So we're probably gonna need 4 regions for farming to hit our max tier. 30 house, or yeah, our max tier 30 city. But let's go get some equipment. Let's come over here and So the question becomes for a starting strategy. Before I even do that, do I want to quickly get 3 spearmen up and go take a city? Or do I want to build a settler and make my own decision? Now, I don't have a whole lot of information to go with, except for the fact that I am stuck on a penis-looking island, like corner. I don't know if there's anything down here. So this is not a good place to be. This is... That's cool, I can see the seas. This isn't a good place to be. So, I'm thinking in my head, we got a barley down here. So we don't really need a second... these are the decisions you have to make. We have 2 really awesome things right here. We have meteorite, which is one of the only ways to get metal ingots early game before technology. This is actually a really big deal to have that, because you just need to get a simple technology here for bronze working. So we get access to metal ingots, a whole tech tree in advance, meaning we can get better military units pretty quickly. And we have barley. So the positioning of my second city doesn't entirely matter because I have the main resource I want and I have a really good bonus resource here. And I would like some rice grain. Rice grain is used as an accelerant in an enormous amount of food amenities. It's one of the better ones. That's kind of where that I like rice thing came from, is just being silly. So, with all that said, I think we're going to go for the military start. So, what I'm going to do is immediately do 3 spearmen. And we have the ability to rush. Now, it costs 60 gold. If I wait a turn, it will cost less gold to rush. So usually it costs me 45, so it's costing a bit more. Now, gold is actually gold is the most abundant resource you start with, which is really interesting. So we're gonna wait 1 turn. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna rush it. Okay, and so that only costs me looks like 19 instead of the whole 60. That's a big deal. We're going to go for archery first, and then we'll go for am I on a fucking island? Shit. Okay. What is this madness? Or is it... I did a supercontinent. I did a supercontinent start. Okay. Alright, keep it together. What the... Like, I haven't played in days. It's always doing this to me. 31. And we can rush the 3rd spearman purely with money. Yeah, it does look like I'm on an island, and I need to figure some of this stuff out really quickly. Okay. Well, we could also... I didn't even do this correctly. So we're not going to go for a settler, so let's do food. We're not going to do... I guess we could easily do wealth here. I want to get this as soon as possible. What I've been told is if you attack a level 2 animal, you will... a danger 2 animal, you will automatically get a feast. So I... See, this has 1 hunt. It's not the danger level, sorry. So this bear over here would have gotten me a feast. However, I don't really want to get my guy all messed up. And I need to kind of identify what's going on this island. This is like the worst start ever, man. I swear, it knows that, like, I'm doing things. It's like, this is a really weird map. Yeah, okay, so we got a connection over here to another continent. This is... fuck is this, man? Okay. Like, I'm so thrown off by how weird this is. Oh, man, thanks, John. Appreciate it. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. I don't know what this is. I've never had a map this weird before. We're going to have a lot of money, which is good for a military start, though. I mean, all of these ocean tiles. So this calls into question a lot of things. Okay. So we got a really good starting region. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So remember, I do dwellings. Now another thing that I want to say is something I should have thought about is the Great Hearth. When you go to make another city, it makes that the lower version of Great Hearth. Well, the town hall has 5 housing in it. So you need you start with 5 housing already. And then the town hall, you can see here, this has +5 city housing. So this thing's pretty powerful, but later on it provides even more housing. So you actually don't need as much housing as you think, but on the flip side of that, the more housing you have, the more you can like stack your cities. Like for instance, like baskets give +1 city production. So like in theory, if I built like 20 houses, I could get my production up to 40, and then you can do like a harbor and upgrade that and get like a 40%, and then plus the city base city production. Like I am really curious, like if you could just cheese an entire city of houses and stack production values in it. It's something I like probably need to do. And I didn't get to showing the Stack of Doom video because it got a little weird, and I can load it. I'll work on it, but there's an issue that the late game militaries are really, really expensive, and the bottleneck is gunpowder. Like I simply cannot. I'd have to produce an amount of gunpowder that I don't think can be produced by the game. So that's an issue. But you can stack lower tier units. So this game's weird that way. All right, so we're just gonna go with a dwelling for now, and that will dwelling. Another thing about dwellings is they increase city production by plus 3%. So if I stack dwellings and I stack baskets, you could do some pretty crazy stuff, I think. You could really stack your city production. Okay, so we're going to do a battalion. And another thing I want to say, too, is, yeah, we don't have any formations. If you have a formation, you'll get the bonus for that formation as long as that one unit will get a 10% bonus as long as it's in its proper slot. So you don't have to fill those out, actually, the way that they're supposed to. And I'll show you guys that later if I get a chance. Okay, so this is really interesting. We have a... This is like the worst map ever. So we're going to take this whole area. This whole area is going to be taken. And we're probably going to have to... What kind of sucks about a spot like this is we're going to have to spend extra points to take territory. So we're not going to have as many territories as we could have. The good news, though, is that we definitely have the 4 3-ers. So this right here is all going to be farm territory. This is our best farm, unfortunately. Okay. So we're mustering. Now I'm going to send my... This is kind of scaring me a little bit because I'm not seeing what I need to see. All right. So we got our feast. We got the fiesta. So we'll get that in there. That will help us get... Nice. We got that wheel a little bit ago too. I'm just going to throw everything in here I can. This is why I like playing Mexico though, because you can kind of alternate between the feast and the jewels with that expert in there giving a massive increase. So I'm not... Ooh, dude, look at this place. 4 4s. That's beautiful. Also, early game food. This is a super sweet spot for a city right here. Maybe I should have done a settler. Well, okay. Yeah, so this whole area here is screwed. So I gotta wait. By the time he gets there, someone will likely have settled near here. I'm off to such, like... Being here is not what I anticipated. I anticipated being in the Pangea itself and having... Usually what I do is I send my scouts in a circle and I wait for one faction to place something near me. I only have one direction to travel in now. Okay, so we're going to take this spot here. And once we get that up, we're going to immediately start producing grain. Now, it will automatically start producing a very base amount of grain even without an improvement. So that's relatively neat. But, yeah, we really got the shaft. And I definitely could have built another scout. Scouts are definitely useful. So another strategy that people use, I should have said this, is doing scouts. But the thing, you can't, if you do a scout, you're going to have a really hard time rushing. So I have archers now that I could rush. And remember that your force cap is not based on how many units you have, but how many formations you have. So you should always be doing battalions. Yeah. Well, no, I would do is, well, you don't have enough food to do if you want to do a settler rush, what you want to do is rush a second scout. Okay? Take the scout, rush it, then use your scouts to hit the wolf dens, because the wolf dens get food. And on the third turn, you'll have your 125 food to build your settler. And then you'll eventually have enough money to rush that settler. You can get a settler off like about your 5th or 6th turn without trying. Like, you could probably dial that down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't do a settler rush. I did a battalion rush. So what we're going to do is just wait for someone to put up a second city. And then we're gonna take it. And what the good thing... So the higher the difficulty, by the way, too, the more military is involved. So you have to build a military. This is actually kind of good because my main city is going to be really well defended. And my secondary city... Yeah, I mean, it sucks in this respect, but in the long run, this actually could be pretty advantageous for me. So we just need to find a second city to take, and we'll be great. And it's not looking like I'm going to get that second city. So I may start just... ooh, there's rice over here. May start hitting these wolves up to build my second city. I'm going to have to. We're building a farm. Okay, we found this dude down here.
Established with an unknown.
Yeah, there's like... Maybe I shouldn't hit the wolves. Let's... There's got to be a second city around here somewhere. Okay. I'm going to put the scout on auto. I'll probably build another scout up here in a second. I'm just getting really bad luck. Okay. Here we
You've
go.
made first
So
contact
this is
with
her
a
second
serious
city,
threat.
and the second cities are always undefended. So I can do a skirmish. Unless they patch this, I should be able to sack her city. I don't know why that sounds so dirty. All right. I got another scout. So we'll put that on auto explore. There we go. Skirmish is in. And yeah, there's a lot of really good ways to start. All right. So we're going to sack the city. And like I said, what's good about this is you're like right off the bat starting your military. Now we're going to want to reinforce this. So materials becomes the bottleneck here. So I'm going to build an archer next. If I have any like sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get a basket or you'll get something and you can put that in your dwelling. But we're going to start, we're going to build a workshop here pretty soon. There's another second city. I could, in theory, come down and take that too, but it's a little far away. I am feeling like we could put another city here. Now, I can either do that via settler or wait. And getting a paragon is actually amazing. There's sometimes you go forever. +5 city growth per turn sucks. So when you get a paragon, go for research, no matter what it is. Like if it's anything that can add to your research off the bat, that's huge, because the sooner you can get into religion and build the altar is the sooner you can start stacking even more bonuses. Like rushing to religion is like the most important thing to do in this game. So +5 happiness, +5 prosperity in cities with cultural improvements. We don't have cultural improvements. +2 masterpiece creation speed and cap does not matter. Masterpiece creation speed does not matter. Wow, this is really shit. I guess maybe +1 speed and strength to scouts and settlers would be okay. I mean, a paragon spawn chance sounds pretty sweet, but that's just like a chance. And I don't think it's like you have a 5% chance. I think that's like 5% on top of 5% of 0.01. So it's like, it's, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll forgo that. Let's do the domestic advisor here.
Nacy.
So that we can get our scouts going. All right. So we're sacking over there, and hopefully
Into the settlement.
Oh, I could steal their weapons for +1 swordsman? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, and then there's our archer. There's our second freaking army. So we take this city. So what's going to happen is I'm at war with this place. They're going to send things at me. I can sit in a fortified position, and I can get my new battalion over there, and we can just sit, and we can end the war. Okay, they want to be... Oh, nice. They want to trade with me. So next turn, we can get some goods from Japan. And we're going to go for jewels, if they have them. Yeah, jewelry is a good one. I will have metal ingots, though I always love getting more. I think I'm going to go for baskets, because I could put... They're also a great early game amenity for production. So baskets and jewels, I think that's a good one. Yeah, good one. Yeah, and feel free to... unfortunately, when I'm live, it doesn't post in the comments, but feel free to... shout out anything you like to do. All right, we can use this perfume for happiness, which I'm going to do because that's going to increase city productivity. I'm going to instantly rush this. I need to take this city pretty much ASAP. Okay. Yeah, I can't we're not going to muster here. We're going to muster over here. I can't believe we got that swordsman right off the bat. That's an amazing thing. Now, we're probably like at the bottom, but, you know, I'm always the underdog in the beginning, and then I'll be in first place by the end of Act 1, for sure. Cool. So we took the city, and now I can muster. I think I can. All right, we're gonna do the feast, and you can see here the basket +1 city production. It's always nice to have in a new city. We also have a butcher shop, so this is the other advantage of taking a city rather than settling, is that you usually have stuff. So we're going to assimilate this city, and then next turn we'll, do some stuff. Propose a trade agreement. Yeah, I'll trade with anybody.
Gossip
Negative
continued
3
to
force
swell
strength
about the
plus
boy
10
who went
happiness
into
in
the
your
forest.
capital. That
But
does
people
sound
believe
really
raiders are
nice.
intent where he
I
disappeared
would like the
and is being
happiness,
held captive.
but I
Soon, a
can't
letter-
afford it right now. I have an abundance of caution. Not really for, you know, most likely I could afford it, but I would hate to get my ass kicked. So I could do a settler. There's two things. I really actually want to take this area with another city. I could do a settler. Looks like there's a friendly guy down there. There is another nation over here. I can see their city. I kind of want to keep my beginning cities, you know, close together. I think like right here is a beautiful spot for a city because I can expand into these. This 4 tile, and then maybe a 2 and a 3. These aren't entirely great starting locations. Usually the AI picks good locations to start. This time they didn't. I have 3 food here, 3 food here, and then potentially something here. So I'm gonna have to like really think about this food. So this right here could probably, this right here, and then maybe if I steal this for it, could probably fulfill my foods. And then I have 4, 4, and then I might have to do a 2 and a 3 so that each of these can hit 30. It could be done. Whew. Had to do some maths. All right, battalion, wedge. So what I was saying is, as long as I could technically do an archer wedge. And by doing the wedge, you get 10% per unit in its proper place. I actually have all units, but what I'm getting at is that if you do a battalion, make sure you're using tactics, because even though you won't get a perfect bonus, you still will get a bonus on those units in their proper place. So, yeah. Now they're gonna get a bad force. So remember that their force strength is based off of the security here. They're gonna get a bad start, but I want them here in case those assholes come back. And we're gonna do a settler here, and I'm gonna boost it here in a little bit. All right, and we're gonna try to do this at 5. I don't care too much. We got grain. Okay, so this can produce enough feasts for both cities. So what I want to do is come over here and switch this over to jewelry. This is the real problem, is that rushing jewelry is just too expensive. You can get precious stones, which isn't too... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. So, since we can't do it, what I'm going to do is we only need to produce one of these every 10 turns, right? So I want to go with whatever's going to cost the least amount. Nope. Yeah, 8 turns. Cool. Anything under 10 that's going to cost me the least amount of money is how I want to do this, because I couldn't get it to work the way that I wanted. And it looks like food's good, but money is nice too. It does look like I'll have to do food here for a bit and money, unless I can get away with this. 9 turns. Okay. And 1 turn of production, I think, already. Or, nope, not even 1. Okay, cool. So each of these are at equilibrium. We're feeding ourselves. Now, I don't know if the perfume has 6 more turns there. Okay. So we have our 2 cities. So this is the difference between a settler start and a military start, is that, especially in the harder difficulties, I think it makes a huge deal. Because they will come for you. And you'll be ready. They won't be able to take you, especially if you're in a fortified position. And it also allows you to take out more cities. Now, I could end this confrontation. Here he is with 15. I think he has a city over here. And what's cool also about confrontation is you can take more cities than... It's the only way to have more cities than your allotment, is to take them by force. So... But it has a you get a penalty to happiness to all cities for every city you are over your city cap. So that is the negative. But I think this dude is going to make a really big mistake, which is attacking a stack of 80 power. And if I can take that unit out, then I can go for their capital, because they probably don't have city walls. We just got our first granary. So we're going to put our granary down and start going for the next amenity that I want. That's why you want grain as soon as possible. All right, so that's a beautiful thing. And another thing I kind of want to talk to people about. So your city level is what increases city production. So the higher your city, the faster everything is. People are like, oh, why do you go for XYZ? It only makes, you know, blah, blah, blah difference. I'm like, in the long run, it's pretty damn important. Whoa, look at this. This is a 5-food region. I don't think you can burn tribes to the ground yet, though. But that would be really nice. Okay, so I think they're going for my capital, so I kind of need to intercept. All right, they got a 15 power moving. 50 timber plus 100 wealth. 10 happiness. I'm going to go for that. Anytime you can get your happiness up, it's a good thing to do because that will get your city production up. All right, let's keep this. Oh, damn it, they're going for my freaking... All right, I don't know. I should have probably gone the other way. Yeah, they're running from me. I want to take this force. Oh, shit. Yeah, so they have a fortified 41 strength. I would most likely need another. And I have to get to, I think, level 6 on my city to get another +1. That's why the Persians are, like, the best, man.
Speaker for the tribe meets with
+1 relationships with this tribe and some prestige.
We are building a monument, the likes of which the world has never.
All right. I need all the little bits of prestige I can get, I suppose. All right, well, we'll take out this army, and that will get our unit some experience. It's also not a bad idea to start killing wolves and stuff like that as a way to get experience. But yeah, so right now we're just fending off their armies, and like I said, the great thing is now we have a military, and that will actually make people think twice about attacking us. So this is their capital. I really don't like it, but I probably, if I had one more force cap, I could take it. And I don't. Dude, what are they doing? They're like trying to like get around that city to come over and screw with me. All right. Well, we're gonna start just busting out farmland because farms will increase city growth by 3%. And you know, I'm trying to get this bad boy going. Some people spam farms for that reason too. It's not an entirely bad strategy. I just don't know if it's necessarily as powerful as getting grain store. Look at a grain store gives +30 city growth and +30 food. It's just really powerful. And we need to get this to 5. If we can get this to 5, then we have 2 cities worth here. I'm gonna leave this as is because I think once we get the next city level and my production rates go up, that will be there. Yeah, the Persians are super powerful. They're just super powerful. You can't like if you're having an issue like losing in the early game militarily, that you just do a Persian start. My issue is that I can't even come close to hitting my force cap later, and like I'm in, you know, the 3rd stage of the game, and they're not even gonna come close because it's like I cannot afford the amount of units that I'm able to field. So it's like kind of nuts. Okay, so whatever happened to the settler? Oh, we just finished it. Okay. That's like, okay. Idle city. All right. Well, let's take a gander. We got 4 wood over here. So this is a no-brainer to me. So we're just gonna like do something a little weird. And we're gonna like preemptively... Another thing people have said too is like usually spamming things. Not everything, but like... I know that the like fermentation pits, 25 craft production to fermentation pits and their upgrades in this region. So like in the future, when you get a new crafting building, find a region and just dedicate that whole region to the crafting building. But the main kicker in all of this is do you have it set up so that you can hit level 30 cities, right? And like I said, if you have a 4 fertility region, when you get the oven, it increases region fertility +1. I found you need about 3 of those plus amenities to hit an equilibrium in your max population for 30. So I mean it's the difference between a 4 and a 3 fully kitted is like 150 food, and you need 1,500 food to like it's maybe even closer to 1,600 to fully feed a level 30 city. And so each one of these regions can typically yield about about 400 or like 120 to 150, depending upon like synergies. You could probably, and another kicker is how, another thing problem here though too is like how many, if there's only 2 regions in this 4, it's not going to do it. You need at least like, you need at least 4 regions, sorry, like 4 zones in the 1 region. So if you had a 3er with 5 or 6 regions, that could in theory be as good as a 4 slaughter. So, you know, it's not a one size fit all, like, it's just kind of like a guideline. Yeah, you could in theory skip techs and then get to the last tech tree and then just start spamming the file. Like if you built a super tech. I've thought about that too. I don't know how well it would work, but I've thought about it. So this tribe kind of pisses me off. They're like in a weird spot, but we're going to come over here and we're going to place another city. And I do have enough material that I should probably build a road when we get the wheel. Okay.
The tribe's leader watches with disinterest.
I don't care about
As one of his
happiness
people rubs
with
his
these
hands
people.
nervously.
+5 happiness in my city sounds a lot better than, you know, some dude down there in Fiddletown thinking I'm a good guy. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what the hell they do down there for fun. So these 2 factions are fighting right now. That's a good place for me to be. I should probably have attacked London, or at least like burn down some of their stuff. Another thing you can do is you can like, I can't take their forces in a fortified position, but if I go outside their city and I fortify, the AI like seems to come out and die. Like it's just like, all right, it's like you're here. Let's commit suicide. All right, we're going to take this territory simply because I want to prevent people from coming up in here. I don't know why anyone would, but, you know, the AI does stupid stuff. And next territory I'm going to take is going to be something like this, and it's going to be a crafting area. I'm not too impressed by my city starting location here. This city is going to be beautiful. Got lots of great resources and lots of monetary availabilities. And, woo, we got flowers. But you know what it didn't? We did have, I messed up because we did have a butcher shop, and the butcher shop's not doing crap. Okay, cool. Crafting queue is empty. Yeah. That's probably because I don't have the technology. They think they're better than me because they can cook meat. Okay. All right. Dude, the max city is nuts. You get so many specialists and you get so much production. Like, but the food cost, man. Oh, the food cost. All right, we got horsies over here. Horsies are amazing. If you build a stable, you can build carriages. And those things give like a +100 growth bonus. That's pretty sweet. All right, so we got a tribe here. We got a tribe here. Do we have another fucking tribe over there? Okay. So we got tribes everywhere. We got tribes on the best food place. All right, we got 2 4s. We got tobacco. Now, tobacco is just straight money, and we got pigs here. This is actually a really cool spot. And remember what I said about settling your cities? Make sure it's at least a 5 region. If you can get a 6er, that's great. So you can see here, these 4s are at least 4 zones. So those are decent. Okay, yeah, we got lots of food opportunities. So we're going to place ourselves right here. And the first thing we're going to do is slap in a feast amenity. And that's going to take care of any food issues. That's why I was saying that your starting location, like where you place, doesn't matter. I honestly always place my cities in like the shittiest spots because all I'm going to be doing is building dwellings in a palace. I'm not going to be using anything here. And the food could easily be obtained through feast. So right off the bat, we're just going to straight up do a dwelling. And okay, so over here, what am I doing over here? We got another farm going. And then once I get another region, cool, we got grain store now. So you can see that's going to help us out here. There are a few good ones. Jewelry actually might, if we can get our health up, we can get our city growth up a little bit better, but we don't have any health items, so something to think about. Sometimes that can be a better avenue. And we only need this created every 10 turns. We got it straight on a 10. Perfect. We're in an equilibrium. Again, we're going to go with happiness just to keep that production. Oh, okay, well, that's me. Sorry. I forgot who I was. I'm Belgium. I'm Germany. Or I'm Charlemagne. The Holy Roman Empire. All right. Yeah. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Now, anybody who gets a wall up, I'm not going to be able to kill. We have the potential to actually take this city right here by force, which would be a beautiful thing. It'd be a really beautiful thing. I don't know if I could. All right, we're going to send a scout. If it doesn't look like they have an army, I'm going to rush 6 units. We have more than enough materials for it. Oh, we got horsies over here. I could get some cav, and that would, if they have archers, my cav units will have a bonus against them. Yeah, Emperor is massive. Yeah, level 30 cities are definitely worth the cost, but, it depends on what your objectives are, though, too.
Envoy arrives at your capital.
Plus 5 food from, yeah, that's a no-brainer. I got multiple farms, so that's a lot of food. In 1 turn, we'll have all that food back. All right, so he has a 54 strength. I have probably like 20, well, let's see, 37. So I could double this. All right, and we hit our limit. This is what I hate. One thing I hate about taking someone else's city. I totally spaced. I'm always under the mind that I have a dwelling, so that just hit its ceiling there. All right, let me see. Archer. We're gonna go a little crazy here on archers. Spearmen. We can get a perfect combo of things. Yep. Archers and spears are just stupid easy to spam in this game. I shouldn't say that. They're gonna nerf it. All right, so there's 2 more battalions. So we're gonna get a happiness issue, but by the time we get our next government, which should be relatively soon, we'll be hunky-dory. All right. Yeah, we kind of want to stay in this area. I guess I should start killing the animals, and then getting some experience, getting some resources.
As you walk the
Plus 2
simple paths of your
relations.
capital, you are greeted
Okay. We don't need timber for much. So we'll just keep, I just want to keep an eye. Oh shit, 102. Okay. Well, I could still take that army. They're getting attacked in the south. This actually could be it. They're getting attacked in the south. If they move their units. So this is like the best time to attack somebody, when they're getting hit by somebody else. So if RNG Jesus loves me, and I know that he does. He told me in my dreams. We should potentially be able to pull this off. Okay. I feel like they kind of know what I'm planning. All right, they're dividing their forces to go down there. All right. Let's do our battalion, our wedge formation. Beautiful thing we got going on right there. Yeah, Emperor is pretty crazy.
Risers inform you that the stars are telling them.
Yeah, whatever, man. Stars can tell you whatever they want. All right, 54. I think we could do this. All right. So he's moving units. I think they're gonna. I think by the time I get there, they will have sallied southward. So we just need to keep chunking along. And we do have money, and I do need to get that dwelling up so that that city can grow. Let's just fortify him here and keep an eye. Oh shit! The Pumbaa people are attacking me. Well, why on earth would they do something that stupid? Let's see. This is not... These are the tribes. Neutral tribes. There's nobody over here. I'm always worried about if any army hits any of these places over here, I'm done. So they're probably gonna try to. I don't know, man. They got weird. Things got weird with these people. I should always. I tend to try to like to leave like a defensive force behind, but.
You have reached the Bronze Age.
All right, so we're in the Bronze Age. We're gonna go straight for sacred rites. Straight. This is how you get your first religion. This is how you unlock religion. Most important thing in the game. Straight for it. I don't know if anyone has a counter to that, but I can't see a reason to not go straight into it. I want to get the precious stones from this maybe so I can start making jewel crafting. So we're gonna go for this, which is a little odd. We got another paragon. That's actually oh nice, +5 research per turn. Yeah, we don't have that. +10 knowledge in all cities could be pretty powerful too. See, the problem is I already have a domestic advisor, and that guy I have has really shit skills. So I am wondering if maybe +10 knowledge in all cities would kind of even everything out. I'm gonna go with it against my better judgment because I know that +5 is quite sufficient, but we'll do it for now. I mean, in the long run, ooh, whoops. Yeah, +10 knowledge. Okay, in the long run, it's going to be actually powerful, so right thing to do. And, okay, 5 out of 10. We got a third guy over here. I could do a basket, but I like the city happiness. That's going to raise our city productivity. That's a beautiful thing right there. All right, let's get that archer. I don't know what this dude's doing, but he's running around willy-nilly. And we're going to sit in a fortified position. And we're going to wait out the attack. Okay. We got one more guy to come. There we are.
Amidst increasing conflicts,
+10 bonus force health when mustering. Nice. And this lady doesn't like me. So that's the good thing about having a military is I don't really have to care about people liking me. Because I can just punch them in the face. Like, it's military start is... For that reason, one of my favorites. It's just, you don't have to take shit. You don't have to take shit from anybody. Okay, just need to make sure nobody's doing anything weird. All right, deploy forces. We'll come down to our battalion. Do the wedge formation. Archer, archer, spear. Boom, deploy. Okay. All right, we got a situation over here. All right, we're gonna get those. All right, should be able to do this. All right, cool. We're gonna kill that. We're just gonna go straight for the belly of the beast over here, and I'll let this guy catch up. All right. So what I want is to probably get my first farming area. Which is probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be this region right here. This is a 3 or... Ugh. It's not good.
You receive a message from the
+1 relationship for some money. I don't like that deal, but I'll take it. They don't have any walls. Now, hopefully I have more power than them. This is usually the case, but not always. All right. All right, we've... officially reamed them. All right, we have our idle city over here. Max level of 9. We have this place up here. I'm actually going to get the tobacco farm going because that's money. A lot of money. And I suppose I should probably see what my trade agreements are going on right now. Now, Japan is slightly okay with me. Yeah, our trade agreements ran out. So, glass is an interesting one to do. Herbal medicines, we can get 1 in 8 turns, and jewelry. Nice. That's enough for one city. I don't need any of this stuff. Maybe if they had flowers, I would take the flowers. This is actually a tough call. Some of those things can be good, but we're gonna do that. +10 happiness. All right. All right, they got 46 power. Now, there's two ways I can do this. I can go straight to war with them, which for some reason I think is a bad move. I'm going to just sit in a fortified position. All right, so at this point, I like to go into Code of Laws because we get the monarchy government. Shit! All right. I got to pull this guy back. They did. They sent a little bit of an army, which actually means that I'm going to go straight in because their armies are split. I have just a little bit. This isn't good. All right, hold up. Let's heal. We need to make sure we have enough strength. Claim generated. All right, I'm gonna go for the 4 here. First farm. City idle. All right, we're gonna get an altar up. Oh wow, this is a tour region. It's a good place to get the altar up. It's actually a better place for Stonehenge or something, but just go for religion for now. Well, there'll be plenty of other tours. All right, so they're gonna try to sack my city, but I'm gonna get there in time. Oh, they're shooting at me. Okay, cool. All right, now that we healed, we have enough power. We could potentially win this. They've divided their forces, which may or may not have been a good thing. I'm gonna have more power in my own region, so I should be able to take their souls with me. All right. Yeah, 29 power. We'll save our city. They have no more reinforcements. Oh shit. They got reinforced. I can't pull out. Well, I didn't plan that battle. That's not a battle that I'm gonna win. If we had our extra unit, it may have gone my way. But yeah, it's really hard. If you have your defenses set up, it's really hard to take a city. Because you have such an advantage. That's why the Persians are the only ones who can really pull it off. How did they get a war of retaliation against me? Oh, the English. Yeah, okay. So now everyone's jumping on the screw me train. Well, that's fine. I didn't expect that. We're going to get Stone Pit. And, I mean, I can get myself out of this. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to rush the altar. And we got swordsmen and archers now. We're just going to sit in a defensive position, and everything's going to work out. So, yeah, that will win that. They aren't going to have the military necessary to defeat me, as long as I can get... They might actually defeat me. This might... Too many mistakes have been made. Alright, grain. Sometimes the RNG gods don't like you. Alright, farm. Or actually, let's go for a granary. We got our first religion. We're just gonna go with Shinto. I just always go with the first one, honestly. Changing governments, 3 out of 4 cap. Nice stuff for the policies. We don't need siege defense in the capital because the capital's not being besieged. Okay, and we don't have enough money. This is where it gets scary. They got, their militaries are starting to build. I need to get a second military over here ASAP. Didn't look like that did anything. Let's do jewels. Religious. Okay, plus 5 knowledge. Plus 5% craft production. That's pretty sweet. Plus 5 experience from defeating. I like knowledge out of all of them right now. Knowledge is power. Oh shit, now I can go to theocracy. I don't know if I want theocracy because I'm not planning on doing a whole lot of religion, and I like that plus 5 wealth. 50 wealth for some prestige. Yeah, this is a little nuts. We can get another city. I'm worried about them sneak attacking me. I got 2 nations who want to see me dead right now. Okay, 1 turn and we'll have our second army. I could sit in a fort. Oh no, we won't even have the second army. Yeah, they're gonna try to come down. This is what they do. So I have no choice to sally out, try to intercept. This region over here is my food region, so we'll just start getting some farms up. Yeah, we met a nation. That's cool. Really wish it wouldn't, like, tell me every single time.
You've become
I don't-
aware of a new nation.
I don't need to be aware of them.
Sparklings.
It's like, dude, we're at war. Like, shut up. Like, leave me alone. All right. Plus 10 happiness in the capital. Scientist pick chance. I don't even actually know what the hell that means. Forces heal 5% hit points when they defeat an enemy force. That's terrible. Well, I mean, since I don't know what this means and the other ones aren't really that amazing to me, let's do it and hope it does well. We'll be able to get up here pretty soon. Shit, dude. I'm gonna be chasing this dude till next year. Oh, nice. We got our first expert. So we can put an expert here for security. Let's take a gander at our cities. I could put it here. Oh yeah, we got baskets now. I should have done that a while back. I don't think we have like one plow. I'll put the plow here. I don't do the early game plows. I don't make them. Simply because the benefit's not there. I just wait till I can make heavy plows. Fishing nets. Yeah. I think what we should do is do jewel crafting here. Because over here I can switch to precious gems. Every 6 turns we get 1-ish. And then here I can switch to jewels. And we can do... We're not producing precious metals, but actually, hold on. I will use them, but yeah. So that puts me at every 4 turns. That's enough for 2 cities. Nice. I'm actually not going to use that precious. All right, cool. That's enough for 2. I just need to make sure that these guys over here... Yeah, we're more than producing enough on these guys, I think. Just to double sure. I'll have to come back and redo some math there. Yeah, paragons. Gotcha. Yeah. A science paragon. Well, that's a lot better than 5%, so... Got that going for us. Alright. I can't chase this dude forever, but I kind of have to. Otherwise, he's going to destroy that city. And, alright. So that's a level 6. That's a level 3. That's a level 5. And our next area... I'm just going to pick this area, and we're going to spam a bunch of crafters. At this point of the game, when I have all my cities and they're growing...
Courtier conveys a message from a leader.
Oh, I want health. It's just all about surviving. Dude, I can't believe I'm not getting attacked yet. But yeah, I couldn't let that guy go or he would have taken my city. Research. I just go down the line typically. Leatherworking is a good one. We can make sandals. That's a great one. All right. We potentially saved ourselves. Who knows? Okay, so that war is over. The war with London is still raging, and they hate me. I don't blame them.
An invitation.
Yeah, we'll take the prestige. All right, so now it's like it's the mass stage. Oh shit, they built really close to me. But yeah, it's the mass do everything stage. Well, I'm gonna try to like take these regions.
Red-headed young man from the Garmir clan is looking to open a new business.
Chariots or irrigation? Let's do irrigation.
An envoy arrives at your capital.
Ooh, unlocks Republic. Always take that. Nice. 25 build production. 10 happiness in all cities. That's a no-brainer for me. Plus 10 knowledge. That's beautiful. All right. Well, I probably should start taking cities. The crafting is based off of city production. That just increases the amount of timber, and that just increases the amount of materials. If I build mines or if I build logging, and then wealth impacts wealth buildings. That's why I build all my crafters in the shittiest places possible. Like here, I'll show you. So you see, this is a crafter, right? Its base value is 0. I have the efficient, and then I have all these things down here. And then it's based off city production. So, city production. You don't get anything from any of that other stuff. That's why city production is so important. That's what separates this game from other games, like the other Civ games, honestly. All right, I don't know what to do here, so all right, we got our farms up. We're about to take this region here. I just need them to do something, so I'm just gonna do a fishing, and then we're gonna go all out on one type of crafting. All right, apothecaries are great. If you build one though, 25% craft production. I always build them for their health and city benefits, though, you know, they're pretty sweet. Bakery is the one that I want to really do correctly. This is a beautiful spot. So right here, we're going to build every bakery there is. 5 bakeries. 25 craft production to bakeries and their upgrades in this region. So all of these are going to be, this is going to be nuts. All right, grain store it is. Yeah, as far as I know, this only impact. So like, you know those 100s and 300%? It's times this base value, right? So that's why this is huge. That's why this is the base. This +2 food times 200. It's like, that's why it's so important to get high fertility areas. All right, we'll get a farm up over here. All right, we got our grain store, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. I think we have enough to use for accelerant. But it's also why city level is important, because if you build all your crafting buildings in a city that can't hit max rate, it's not going to craft shit fast enough. It's not going to craft amenities fast enough. And you're going to be shit out of... Oh, my God. All right, we're going to intercept. They're coming at me with everything, including the kitchen sink over here, man. Oh, shit. I shouldn't do that. What I should do is just put a unit over here in the city in a fortified position. They're trying to, like,
with a mysterious people.
They're trying to screw me. All right, so they got 33. I can't fight that. That's the thing. This is actually a really dangerous scenario because I can't get ahead of them. I should have just had defensive units in each of the cities. So we're going to do horsies, bows, and we're going to do a different kind of setup here. I may even need to do one in the second city so that I can get this off fast enough. But we need to get another force up here, like right now. Do archers. And then, yeah, I don't have time, unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to rush production. Spears. Well, spears would be cheaper. And they'll be sufficient enough. All right, yeah, that will give me a whole unit I can throw out there. I could take their army from a fortified position, but I can't from others. Okay, we're going to take this 3 slaughter here. Yeah, 30. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. We can do a line, I think. Yeah, it doesn't even come close. That's fine. All right. I should muster the force by the time they get there. But yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is I am stronger than them. If I can get the security up on that building too. I don't have enough grain. We don't have salt yet. I'm going to have to leave this as is. Put some tools in there. I could put my first expert here though, and I do like that. Okay. All right. Not an entirely great start. All right, get yourself in a fortified position. They might actually start trying to go for... Shit, they got boats. They might try to go for my capital now. You almost have to have someone in every freaking little spot to keep them away. They have to be able to burn my city down in 16 turns, though. And it looks like they're going to try. All right, so they have 47 strength. I have 40 here. The only way I can raise that is by raising security. I don't have anything that raises security. So we're going to bomb rush watchtowers. And I'm going to break my rule. I'm going to build a watchtower in the main area. Okay. I gotta get my security rating up to get my force multipliers up. Shit, they might even turn around and go for the other city. All right, cool. Yeah, they're trying to go for the capital. Okay, but you can see my force strength's much higher. Yeah, having a high force strength is actually relatively important now. On these higher difficulties where war is common, but you can get away with having very little. And we need to start mustering now. We'll do a swordsman here. And yeah, we need to have a full force going. So they're going to try to take my other city. And I think we can do this. As long as I keep my force strength high. We're battling against time here. I'm going to take this region for the fishy. Yeah, it's going to take them a while to get up here. And I need to have a force. And it's my capital, so it should do pretty damn well. I don't even care anymore. It's like, sure, -5%, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I should probably just start keeping an extra force on hand. Just depending on what they want to do. It's probably a good idea. Instead of waiting for the bad things to happen. Alright. Cool. So we'll have another archer there. And another archer from that. Now we'll have a backup. +5 health. Hell yeah. And we get prestige up. Alright. Oh, they came in and they're burning. London's getting burnt out. Oh, that's awesome. They're getting attacked. Cool. Oh, we should have got the wheel. I should have actually got the wheel first. Alright. Alright. This is great. We're going to go back to the crafting area. Alright, so I want to build one. Okay, so the butcher doesn't care. Butcher doesn't have any benefit from being mass built. Neither of those guys. The stable, like I said, is a really good one, but you get -5 health. But you get 25% harvest production towards animals. So if you ever have animals, it's not a bad one. The tannery. Okay, +25 craft for tanneries and everything. So this is going to be the tannery. Ooh, the weaver. Probably should have done weaver instead. But I'm just going to go with my gut here and do tanneries. 4 tanneries. This will be a mass tannery area. Oh, shit. I have no more tanneries. I'll have to wait. There's like a hard cap based on how many cities you have. Ooh, nice. Docklands. In my farming area. Nah, we'll wait. We'll take this region. I'm going to just keep pumping out farms. Alright. Alright. I don't know if I need to summon another unit. I feel like we have enough. Okay. Yeah, we have 38. Oh, dude, they're hitting my fucking altar. They're out of range. Okay, I'll have to wait. Okay, cool. I can start shooting them a bit. Alright. As long as they don't do anything shitty to me, I should be able to get everything back up and running. Okay. We're good there. We're good here for now. This is kind of probably where I should pull that other army. We have 7 turns. Now we're just going to start mass building things. And getting our prestige points up. Well, that's scary. Yeah, we're losing. We're actually losing. Their cav units are wrecking the archers. So yeah, the strength isn't the only factor. Should have thought about that.
New faces
I thought
from a distant land greet you.
I probably should have gone with spears. Like we're just like barely winning. They don't have any. Oh, the tribe right there. They don't have anybody who's doing too much to me though. But I gotta hold everybody in place. They have 5 turns. Even if they defeat my army, they won't be able to burn. They won't be able to take the city. So we win.
Advisors.
It's kind of like you're kind of just running a timer out. Oof. Yeah, this is bad. I gotta come in and burn some stuff down. I mean, we might win. All right, bread maker going again. I gotta get workshop's gonna be the next one. I don't know why I shy away from early game workshops sometimes. That'll be the next mass spawn. Okay, we should have enough. We should have enough for jewels. Alright, they got walls up. I should probably start focusing on walls myself.
A harried messenger
Plus 20 with Japan. I guess I do need friends after all. Alright, cool. They're gonna die. Let's get the fishies. Fishes, yeah, we can turn that into tallow or food. Make salted fish. I should be able to use... Okay, and I keep forgetting. Oh, yeah, it's because we're at war. This butcher shop. I keep forgetting about this. Yeah, we can do salted fish, and we can use the fish resource. We don't have salt, but I can use money. All right, yeah. 3 fish. We can start using that as an amenity. All right, iron working. Okay, the war is over. That was painful. Grand Duke is hard. I got bad RNGs. Now we're just gonna bust up. We're gonna bust up through the ages. We gotta start building. Okay, so we got all this. I got this. I have my next area here. This is perfect. Workshops. Now, workshop spamming actually only gives production towards industry improvements. Build production. That's just them being built. But I'm still gonna spam a bunch of them. We need to just really start hammering out production. Those will get me prestige. All right, now we have bread, and I can start making baskets. I'm going to use the jewels though to get production values up. All right, and we got to start making triumphs. Cool.
You've made first contact with a
Even though I can have a bunch of cities, like I don't have the. This is kind of weird. Like we're really kind of shit out of luck right now. I'm gonna have to either wait till players are edged, which they can't. Yeah, they'll be edged. Xerxes will be edged. So all of these will be gone, and then I can what I'll do is I'll build settlers, and I'll be ready to take this area down here, and we'll be able to expand. So we'll be okay. I don't need to actually go to war with these people. I just need to make sure they know their place, which is at the bottom. All right, we're gonna go with sandals. New materials. We can do an expert here. Wouldn't it be? It's not that advantageous. If I'm gonna do one anywhere, it should be over here. But we already got it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hold off on using them actually. We're just gonna let everybody do their thing, and I can start using my money to really start improving things. All right. We don't have too much grain, but I should probably start doing it for when we do. We're gonna have a lot of bread. I'll do that. I just need to be nice with people and just build my strength. Okay, so we want to go for prestige points in technology, cultural heritage, quite a bit. We also want to go for wonders. City walls. Oh yeah, we can go for siege warfare and start doing city walls. The Great Lighthouse is just wheels, ceramics, metal tools. We don't have metal tools yet. We need to do that too. Damn. Yeah, I got way behind. Gourmet meals are really good. The inn is really powerful. Textiles. All of this is really powerful stuff. We're gonna go for. And none of that I can use. I think siege warfare makes the most sense out of all of them. All right, sandal time. And materials. Yeah, if I can start pumping out sandals, that'd be great. Ooh, another paragon. More merchants would be nice. We're gonna go for masterworks though. I need to start pumping out, and yeah, proficient. All right. Okay, so this is, like I said, the build-up stage. I'm just going to use all of my money and power to accelerate production where necessary. And we don't need to do any things. But we're like an amenity heaven now. Bread is one I just have too much of. So everybody should be using bread. And we're just going to try to pump these cities to really high levels. That's another craft area I can use over here. Perfect. All right. So this zone's done. This is a perfect crafter haven. So let's think of a craft we can do here. Apothecary has never been that grand. Blacksmith and their upgrades in this region. Now this place isn't too big yet. So I'd hate to put... And this is a really important industry. But... we got to get blacksmithing going. Okay. So these will all get massive bonuses from being built in the same region. Grain. Eventually, I'm going to have grain out the wazoo. Like I said, we have so much bread being produced. But we can use bread to accelerate other things. Ooh, gold. I want it. Money, money, money. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start taking out people. We're not at war with anybody. There aren't too... Ooh, what the shit are you doing, England? I do not like that. Look at that. And they built another city. All these cities are going to be destroyed, but England coming over here? No, that's not cool. Man, I can't do anything about it. The AI is just like trying to box me in. I might have to go to war. All right, they're neutral. All right, cool. We're going to take out some tigers.
Then on scholars.
Yeah. It's free prestige and you gain favor and then you get better events from them too. Shit, where do they go? They better not be building like right above me. Ooh, science agreement. All right. Oh no! Well, we can build city walls here. I'm gonna have to potentially go to war with them. Because they are not gonna be eliminated. No, they will not be eliminated in the first act. I, on the other hand, should be coming pretty high out the gate here soon. Now that I have all these crafters going, that's going to get me a lot of influence per turn. I guess we could do some leather production. I don't have fur. I don't have pigs yet. Got material. Yeah, let's do some leather production. I'm going to have to go to war with them to kill them. I don't know if I can defend against them, though. I can't believe the nerve of these people, man. I'm just gonna burn it to the ground, so... Alright. Yeah, this is the place we should be doing jewel craft still. Alright, let's get some cows. Use accelerants for. Okay. I don't think they can settle if my dude's on top of them. I don't think they can settle. So, just being a dick.
Tribes from...
Damn it! Okay. We're gonna do a war of a border war. So what happens is once I take the city, the war is over, and I just gotta take it really fast. We can do it. I believe in me. All right, we need to do another dwelling here ASAP. Need to get that region expansion. All right, cool. He's gonna be doing metal tools forever. And I don't care if it costs me 15. I need I need him busting. Put our expert here. Let's do some... Yeah, metal tools we can use. Okay, cool. We also need gears and stuff like that, too. All right. Metal pots are nice, too. That's a good amenity. Plus 15. Metal pots are kind of a crazy amenity. They're actually really powerful. All right, we'll get the tools. Now allow me to build different buildings. Let's do plus 10 security. All right, we're just going to keep going down the chain, getting more and more land. Four turns, I can declare war on them again. We're going to take the city. We're also going to get prestige from taking the city. I mean, they already hate me, so... Yeah, I'll give them 3 jewels. I mean, I got... You gotta be shitting me. What are they doing? They're just coming in and...
A new power arises.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I like Grand Duke difficulty. This is just kind of like a clusterfuck. This is also a really bad spot that I got. But, oh dang. They came in and took it by force. It's interesting. This might be a reward, like a good thing for me, though. Because I'm going to be able to take a bunch of cities real quickly and get out of conflict. Alright, I want to build these dudes as quickly as possible. We just need to start throwing goods into everything. We got leather production. Put an expert here. Metal tools. It's a beautiful thing. Build some pots. Build some stuff. We got it going on now. Shit, dude. We hit our cap over here now, too. Get the dwelling up. Alright, well, we got walls coming up next turn. Nice. Look at all that salt down here. I gotta get that salt. We got too many, this is basically turning into a little good producer. Yeah. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, this... A little weird. It's a little weird the way the game's running. Alright. Okay, so what's the name of this place? Magna. Oh, I wanted a war of expansion. Because I'm not adjacent. I have to get this. I have to get this up because I don't want to go into a formal war with them. They're much more powerful than I am. But I don't have to like go into a formal war. But I do need to get my growth up. So I need to get health up. 15 health. 10 health and food, but food isn't important. The more health, the better. Metal pots. There we go. 10 turns. They could have walls up in 10 turns. Okay. Well, I could put a dude in the city walls. 10% strength in the city. This is a difficult decision to make. I don't... Well, can I... Will a war of retaliation let me target one city? Nice, I can. Okay, and I get... Okay, yeah, war of retaliation. It is. Oh, wow, yeah, I could have taken their capital. Probably not, though. I'm just going to take this one little city here. And we're going to have ourselves a good time. Okay. Got the dwelling. I'm just going to build the next dwelling because I'm getting tired of this. And we don't have any metal baskets or anything. Here we go. We got metal production. Put our first expert here. Don't have any of the stuff we need to increase production. That's okay. Yeah, sandals. Plus 10% city production, and you get a little bit of health. Pretty good amenity. All right. Let's just, like, do a bunch of baskets for a while on this guy. Just to give him something to do while I think about other stuff. I don't really want to spend too much time focused on him. And definitely want to do that. All right, we got no more of those gents. Let's do a salted fish. Trying to keep good relations with everybody now. Son of a... Oh, yeah, that's me. Like, shit. Okay, burn the city. Burn it down fast. Boom, 2 turns. They won't even get... They'd have to have catapults to take this place. Now, walls are amazing. And it also increases just everything. We should probably just get straight up walls going on everybody because of the nature of everything. Yeah, it just prevents, it just gives you that much more time. All right, we're almost there. City's fate. I could take it, but it's a really shitty location. Like, we're just gonna kill it. All right, we won the war, so we got 100 points for that. That was good. I might try to take. Oh yeah, why not? Let's burn this one down too while we're at it. I don't like any of these people anymore. All right, just keep taking regions. All right. Well, that's cool. We got all that. Do I have any spare areas for docklands? Probably not. All right. Let's see. We got wolves up here. I need to kill this bear. I might try to build a wonder right there. We need 10 tools, 10 pots. Can't do it. We don't have any ceramics. Don't have any metal. I could trade for them. I don't think that'd be sufficient. These are the worst wonders ever. I can get myself to the tippy top. Man, I'm like falling behind. I'm gonna have to build a wonder. I'm gonna have to build a wonder if I want to stay in the game. It's only 100 prestige though, 250 prestige for the hanging gardens. We need flowers. I can trade for flowers. I can trade for pots. Tools I can build. Okay, I have one. And we're gonna exit out of that. So I need flowers. I need 10 flowers. I have to find somebody who has flowers. Great. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes me anymore. Die. Yeah, carriages are nice. Plus 100 city growth, 10 city production. Yeah, there's nobody. It's going to be too difficult. By the time I get there, someone's already going to have done it. So, 36 turns to get one. Oh, that's a waste of time. I could just build them. Let's do ceramic pots since we don't have any of it. And let's do concrete. Why not? Start mass gathering that for the next stage. Okay, we're a little screwed. I don't know how I'm gonna get up to speed with everybody. Pots. And yeah, we do need to do a ceramic area. Why the hell did I? Okay, yeah, we needed that there. Okay. All right. This is gonna be the ceramic zone then. I can probably get hundreds of points if I just really dial in on production. Probably get religion up. That's a farm. This is a whatever goes kind of place, so we'll put the altar there. Yeah, we need to focus heavily on anything. I'm also going to get a barracks up here. I need to get the security in this zone up super high. All right. And I can get 100 prestige per city I burn, so...
Well-known general has abandoned his post.
I'm doing negative 1 force strength since I can't do much there. All right. Yeah, I just need to get like 700 points, and I can do that. Suffolk. War of Retaliation. I love this War of Retaliation. It's awesome having people attack you all the time because you just get to burn their cities down for prestige. You can't reinforce it quickly enough, like it's gonna burn. I'm gonna take this region so it's a little bit connected. All right, we need to get this done. Here we are. And there we are. There we are. Cool. So now I have to decide what I want. Probably the food. And that's gonna be it. Oh shit! I think I took this guy's food. No, we got 4. Yeah, we'll make do. We got 2 4s right there. Got a 4 here, 4 there. Plenty of food to go around. Cool. So we're just gonna start mass producing ceramics. I don't need to use that here. Oh, I got a feast. Yay. Nice. I have none of the catalysts for these, though. I will probably put a dude in there, though. I need to keep the iron going in the background.
Message on behalf of Nick.
And I need relations with people. What the shit? Oh, yeah, he's killing deer or something. Alright. Now, hopefully, they don't get here in a couple turns. But yeah, they'd have to take this down. Dude, they just keep trying. They burnt that one city down. This faction I can get rid of. Alright. Plus 15 health in all cities. Oh, plus 10% build production. I don't know. I want the health, man. That's gonna be huge for my city growth. New Paragon. Alright. We're just gonna make masterworks with them. We just need to, I just need to keep pumping this stuff out. Alright. Raise it. War 1. Alright, so that got me a little bit more prestige. We're still, you know, we're not doing bad. I mean, we're getting it. I could probably actually do a war of retaliation against this place now. And get another 100 prestige. Do some more ceramics. Ooh, we got wheels. A lot of that stuff will come into play like way later in the game, but... Boom! Alright. City destroyed. I wonder if I could destroy that city. The bad thing is that they're really close, but at the same time, they're also really weak, so they might not be able to muster a force. Alright, so let's get the salt. This is like one of the better catalysts in the game. Let's just focus on getting all of these catalysts. We can accelerate a lot of stuff with it.
George Washington has embarked on a project.
Yeah. We'll be friends for now. Tishy. I don't like the sound of that, but I'll accept it. Nice, masterwork. There we go. I gotta get up. I gotta get myself out of this rut. But you literally can just like get yourself out of it by mass producing. Yeah, this is a good spot for this since there's only 2 here. We're gonna put the docks here. That's a massive. If you put a expert in there too, it'll really increase your city production. My city production is pretty weak right now, though. Okay, wheels. We need lots of wheels, so let's just build like 25 more wheels, and let's start improving things. Start putting baskets in. That's why baskets are so powerful. Let's start upgrading farms. Yeah, we definitely need more grain right now. I'm using it as an accelerant in those bakeries. I don't need that. Yeah, we're doing great. All right, I guess I'll do decorative Voss over here. Go to the next city. Horsey farm. Like I said, I don't really make the plows because it's a pain in the ass moving them all out. And they don't give like that fantastic of a bonus. Guess we need more horsies though for accelerant. That's the main thing I'm focused on is the accelerants. And yeah, I love baskets. Metals are nice because they give 3 city health, but that +1 city production at these low levels is like pretty damn important. All right, let's upgrade the farm. Like probably yes, but they don't fit my play style. I'll put it that way. They aren't bad. They get really huge bonuses in Golden Age. Like my favorite is a kind of a broken record is definitely Mexico. I think Mexico, like the hardest part of this game is Act 1. If you can make it through Act 1, you can't be beat. So the benefits that they get in Act 1 are absurd. We have 8 in queue. Okay, I'm gonna have to cancel one of these. so I can do my dwelling because we hit peak. But yeah, I think with Mexico, I haven't done Mexico on higher difficulties, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would win with them, simply because you can use your experts to increase your production. Okay, he's growing, he's growing, he's growing. It is a lot easier to manage just like 3 cities, though, I'll tell you that much. Okay, this is Tiexie. War of Expansion. All right. I was hoping to get a retaliation, but we'll still get it. Ah, shit. He's gonna fight me with this freaking little dude. Where do I want to go? Ooh, I want this. Yeah, there's my 4s right there. We have all the farming we need. I need to leave some of these 4s for the other place. We got lots of water we can take. All right. All right, so he's got his stuff down there. I actually am almost tempted to take this city. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible city. I could take that 4. But I won't. I won't take it. I really wanted a 4th city. I'm too... If I... Oh my god, dude. I could put a city up there in the water. Alright. Holy shit, they came at me with 71. I think I've lost. I'm just too spread out, man. I don't have any forces. Oh shit, dude, they're like everywhere. Yeah, I definitely should have picked the nation I was gonna do, because this is actually, yeah, it's hard to play a nation you're not good with. They're like, I don't really know if I would say there are tiers to factions in this game. I'm sure some factions, like the guy who gets like 300% cocoa, but even that, you could say if you got the right spawn and maybe you could take that cocoa production and do something with it, is good. But like for the most part, I would say the factions all present really unique really unique styles. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. I think I just lost. I did not expect him to be able to get there that quickly, because he was at war. This guy down here. I think I lost. I will say though, I am gonna blame I'm gonna blame my starting location, because it's just like way out over there. And so I like, usually you could expand in multiple directions. Like I only had one direction I could, like, the best way to expand is the path of least resistance, right? Just like expand in the path of least resistance. And I'm gonna have to deploy an archer here. Simply because I can't. I have to get someone in there. And yeah, this was not it. The walls, yeah, they just took the walls out, dude. This is like blowing up in my face. I should have just left them alone. But the problem is that I wasn't gaining. All right, I'm here. Like I have to get 800 influence, and I'm getting a lot. Like, see, I'm getting 7 from production, 3 from tech, population, quality of life. So having more cities. Realistically, the way to beat this difficulty is to have as many cities as possible. The more cities you have, yeah, Act 1 ends in 5 turns. I've lost. The more cities you have, the higher your influence per turn, because you have more population, you have more things being built, which gets you +1 prestige per. Then there's like the background stuff. Holy shit, they took my other city too. Damn. Yeah, I started over here, and then it's just like, why do I always get the worst seeds? And I started a military start, which was smart, but the problem with military starts is you have to keep doing it, and Persia's really the go-to person for that. And yeah, my cities were just too far apart to defend each other very well, so that's another issue. All right, well, I suck. I sucked on this difficulty. So Duke, I don't think the difference between Duke and Grand Duke is 10% though, because Duke to me felt pretty easy, and this felt like at least a little bit harder than an extra 10%. But thanks for watching me fail. Hopefully you learned what not to do, or you learned some new tricks. I think the big takeaway from this though is to make sure when you're building, your factories, that you're looking to see if they're like butcher doesn't have it, ceramics does. Plus 25 craft production to ceramic shops in this region. So you do want to build like your crafting in clusters. You don't have to do what I did, which is build all of them, but you do need to like keep track of what regions do what. And you can't. It would be nice if you could rename the regions so you could keep track. You say like this is Potteryville. You can rename cities, but you can't rename the regions, the zones. So I hate the way they say that too, because they call them zones here and then they call them regions on that. It's like I wish the language was a little bit more consistent. But damn, yeah, the game is definitely a lot harder when the AI has these production increases. Like, yeah, they're like, look, he already had he went all out on bows and catapults, but they're playing differently. Like I'm playing economic and they're playing military, but then again, they have more cities than me and they can outproduce me. So there's only so much you can mentally, like, there's nothing I can't summon a bowman out my ass. Like, they have more production than I do. As a player, I'm able to make better decisions, but realistically what this loss came down to was my inability to expand and have more cities. Had I had more cities, I would have won, because like I said, production is based off of your city level. Like everything is city level. Your whole production is based off the city level. It's not based off of anything else. It literally, this could be a fucking barren wasteland. It doesn't matter. As long as my city is XYZ, that's my production. That's how much I can produce. Like, all of your production is based upon your city level. And that's why growth and everything is so important. So the more cities you have, the more you can produce. Even if it's in the shittiest place you can build. Even if I would have just thrown a city up over here, that would have been smart to an extent. But the problem is that you try to think long term, because you can only have so many cities. And you can take more cities by force, but then you get negative happiness to everything, which lowers production. I went like 3 or 4 cities, like in that one Let's Play, I was like at 10 or 11 cities, and it was like negative 50 happiness to all my cities, and my production went down to 1. It took like 30 years to build an archer. Yeah, you walk away for 5 minutes, yeah. So I got stopped. But those are things to think about, like, and to an extent, like, RNG starts to play a heavier role in these difficulties, like, but also it's kind of like any game, or like chess. It's like at a certain point you've lost, unless you're just like, it's actually probably harder than chess because it's just pure force. It's like I can't outthink a fist to my face. Like, it fucking hurts. It's like sometimes you just get punched in the face, and that's what happened. I got punched repeatedly and brutally in broad daylight, and nobody came to help. And this is what happened when we died. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a good night. I'll try to do another stream Friday or Saturday. We'll see. And but I'll do something here pretty soon. And I don't think we're going to do a combat start. I think next time we'll do a settler start. And we'll try to pick something close, but just far enough away that it makes sense. So, yeah, have a good one, guys.